Welcome Seekers! My name is Ricky and you've made it to the Tarot Magician channel, and this is your July 31st daily energy tarot reading for the collective. We're just trying to figure out what are the energies surrounding you for this day so that you can benefit from these energies, so that you can be prepared as you go out into the world and face the day, what's going to be coming your way collectively. So let's find out, right? We're going to go ahead and start with some tarot. We're going to use the Star Tarot for this, and we're going to go ahead and just throw 3 cards. Let's take a look. So shuffle. Okay. So Spirit, help us out here. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So you've got the 4 of Wands, you've got the 8 of Wands, and you've got the 9 of Swords. It's very interesting. So let's go ahead and focus in on this energy for a little bit, and then we'll throw some Oracle cards. So the first thing that I'm noticing is with this 8 of Wands, there's this lack of inactivity, but also there's this need for that lack. So what I am seeing here is that the energies are going to be more beneficial for you if you just focus your attention on your home, in your home. There's going to potentially be this desire or want to go out or maybe step out into the world, but I think that what these cards are telling you is that your energies would be better spent indoors, in your home. And it seems like that is where your attention is most needed. That's where you're going to be able to unlock some you're going to be able to figure out some things that essentially have been plaguing you or keeping you back, if you're able to adapt to this kind of energy. So, you know, the energy surrounding you are going to be one of essentially removing blockages, removing mental anguish. So there's this sense of low activity. There's a sense of just not really taking it to the extreme in any kind of, you know, hazardous way, or just, you know, stepping out into the unknown and trying to maybe potentially go somewhere where, you know, it's going to require a lot of activity. You know, for example, camping or hiking, you know, just as an example, right? It's just those things that really require a lot of attention and dedication. So the energies for this day, just, they really don't lend themselves for that. You know, there's this sense of staying home, working on your home, cleaning your home, and cleaning your space, right? So you've got the 4 of Wands here. This is an energy of two people just coming together and working on the projects that essentially are going to benefit their house, their space, right? So you've got this decoration, this beautiful decoration that they've potentially both picked out, and they're looking, and they're really trying to make their living space a much better place, right? So that's definitely the energy surrounding this day. And then with the 9 of Swords, we see here the want and desire to remove the blockages, to remove the mental anguish, right? You've got this woman who's essentially just very downtrodden, very, I would say, you know, sorrowful, sad. And it's because she's having some mental challenges, right? This is someone who's potentially been through some situation. Maybe, you know, this person's had a rough week. And so now, you know, that we have this date on the 31st, potentially there can be a continuation of that, but at the same time, continuation of that rough week, but at the same time, there's some respite here that's pretty much asking you to remove yourself from that work, remove yourself from that chaotic activity, and dedicate yourself to your home. If you put any effort, if you put any desire into something for this day, it would be best and most beneficial for you to do it in your home by cleaning, you know, clearing out some clutter. This is really going to help your mental state, okay? The cleaning of your home, cleaning out the clutter, you know, tackling little projects that you have been putting off. You know, these things are going to be very beneficial for you for this day of the 31st. So really take that into consideration when you're, you know, just interacting for this day. Now, I know a lot of you seekers, you love readings. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and throw a Lover's Oracle card to just gain a little more insight into this day as it pertains to love. So we're gonna go ahead and shuffle again. Oracle. This is the Lover's Oracle deck. Let's go ahead and throw a card. All right, so this is the artwork associated with your card, and the message is wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. All right, so we've got a bit of a theme developing here, right? Low activity, not rushing into things. So definitely very important to consider this. Very important to consider that. So, since we're on this energy right now of waiting and potentially even a little bit of healing going on here, we're going to go ahead and throw a self-love oracle card. Let's see what the self-love oracle cards have to tell us for this day. Let's see what you can focus on. What's the message collectively? Move quickly. That's interesting. All right, so move quickly. And the message here is some opportunities require quick responses. Use your instincts to guide your way. Don't be afraid to move fast on your hunches. Okay, so definitely act on what you feel for this day. Don't let this potential inactivity keep you down, keep you from doing things. If you feel instinctively to do something, definitely do it. It's like I feel like the energies around you are going to support someone who's willing and who's desirous to actually tackle something, to achieve something. Again, I do feel that with the Four of Wands, we're talking about the home, you're in the environment that you live in. Potentially with the Eight of Wands reversed and the Knight of Swords reversed, what we have is an unclogging of the mind, but low activity, not too stressful, nothing that's going to just essentially just leave you exhausted. That's what the Eight of Wands is telling us. But remember that there are opportunities all around you. Don't be afraid to act on those hunches. Interesting. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and throw a card from the Magic of the Unicorns. This is one of the newer decks as well by Diana Cooper. So let's see what this deck has to offer. Let's see what the message here is for this day. Pure intention. All right. So the message for this day is find clarity. Surrender your ego. Okay. So very important to find clarity for this day. Surrender your ego, right? So this could very well be, the energy that I'm seeing here of working, right? Getting something done in your home. This could also be talking about your temple, right? You yourself, how are you going to benefit from this? One thing that a lot of behavioral psychologists agree on is that when you clean your space, right? Like when you start cleaning your space and you start doing things around the house, technically, what you are doing is you're helping your mind process things. You're helping yourself in some ways. Just, on a mental level, you're helping declutter your mind. So as you declutter, as you clean your space, envision your mind, envision your energy, envision yourself being clean, right? These are things that are very beneficial, and it's kind of what the cards are hinting at for this day. This is what the energies are going to be supporting collectively for this day. Interesting. All right, so we're going to go ahead and throw another oracle card. It's going to be from another Diana Cooper oracle deck. This is from the Archangels. The Archangels Oracle. Let's go ahead and throw just one, and let's see what message the Archangels have for you for this glorious day of July 31st. Archangel Haniel. Okay, and Archangel Haniel is asking you to seek soul satisfaction, fan a flame of inner happiness. Beautiful. Seek soul satisfaction, fan a flame of inner happiness. Yes. That is, I don't even need to give you any summary there. It's self-explanatory. Beautiful, right? Seek soul satisfaction for this day. All right, so let's go ahead and see what your ancestors want to share with you, what your ancestors would like for you to keep in mind for this day. So we're going to throw an Ancestor Spirit Oracle card. And we're just going to gain a little insight into this day with these oracle cards. So let's go ahead and see, ancestors, what do you have to share with us for this day for the collective? All right, so we have here reconnect with Mother Earth, plant, garden, harvest. All right, look at this. I love this card, right? It's a card that's talking about, you know, possibly going out into nature, going into your backyard, and just, you know, doing a little planting, doing a little gardening, but really just playing with a little bit of dirt, right? Getting out there, harvesting something. So, you know, I feel like this energy for some of you collectively, if there is any kind of leisure that can be had for this day, it would be very advantageous for you to take advantage of that, because that is the energies that are surrounding you for this day, leisure. But at the same time, you know, that leisure can lead towards transformation. You know, if you are able to work diligently and capitalize on the opportunities that you feel intuitively are good for you for this day, you're going to be able to unlock a few things, you know, declutter the mind, and you're going to be able to potentially have a clean space, a new slate, a new beginning. You'll be able to find clarity, all right? So beautiful, beautiful energy for July 31st, 2021. I'm very happy to have been able to do this daily energy tarot reading for you seekers. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I do these daily. So subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can be alerted. Also, this is a pick a card channel, so look out for those as well. Give the video a like as well, seekers, and support me on Patreon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.